Charlie Kirk has been confirmed dead. A few hours ago, I saw the news come across the TV screen, and I wasn't sure of the severity of the injury. I didn't know how bad it was. I didn't know if he was going to pull through or not. I didn't know exactly how bad it was. But Charlie Kirk has been confirmed dead by Donald Trump on Truth Social. For those of you who don't know, Charlie Kirk was shot about, I want to say, 5 hours ago. He was shot at a political event in Utah that he had organized with Turning Point USA. And he was shot, and we weren't exactly sure of the extent of the injury based upon reports on TV. Twitter reports are obviously a lot more visceral and a lot more straightforward. And given the footage that I saw of the shooting, I didn't believe that Charlie Kirk was going to make it. I don't even know what to think right now, I don't even know what to think. I'll read the tweet made by Donald Trump confirming Charlie Kirk's death. The great and legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. So that is Donald Trump's confirmation of Charlie Kirk's death, and the New York Times also reported on it, confirming that Charlie Kirk has been killed. Mr. Kirk, 31, that's how young he is, 31, or that's how young he was, 31 years old. A close ally of President Trump was killed while speaking in front of a large crowd in Utah Valley University. A university official said no suspect was taken into custody. Here's what to know. Charlie Kirk, a close ally of President Trump and the charismatic founder of the nation's preeminent right-wing youth activist organization, was fatally shot on Wednesday while speaking at a campus event at Utah Valley University, his spokesman Andrew Colvett said. Law enforcement officials are still looking for the shooter, said a university spokeswoman, Ellen Trainor, adding, "There is no suspect in custody. It is an active investigation. The campus was closed and classes have been canceled." President Trump mourned Mr. Kirk in a post on social media. "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead," he wrote, adding, "He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us." Ms. Trainor said that Mr. Kirk, 31, was struck about 20 minutes after he began speaking on the university's campus in Orem, Utah. She said an attacker had fired at Mr. Kirk from the Lossy Center, a building more than 100 yards away. The university originally said the shooter had been taken into custody, but officials later determined that the person who was detained by officers and seen in videos circulating online was not the gunman, said another spokesman, Scott Trotter. The details. Cell phone videos posted online showed people running from the event. One showed Mr. Kirk's head jerking back as blood poured from his neck. He had been delivering remarks while sitting under a tent with the slogan, "The American Comeback." Witnesses described chaos after the shooting. Yeah. When I saw the footage, and I don't recommend looking at it, and I sincerely hope that something is done to, prevent families from having to deal with this kind of footage. There has to be a way to stop this stuff from spreading and to just remove it altogether. When I saw the footage, the up-close footage, I immediately came to the conclusion that Charlie probably wasn't going to make it. And, say what you will about Charlie Kirk, the rhetoric, the things he said, the things he's done. We all know. And I don't know if right now is the time to speak about those things. I don't know. But, political violence is out of control. It's been out of control since January 6th. It has been out of control. And I don't know what this means for this country. I know the right is currently, spreading the footage of him being hit everywhere. His family is probably in disarray, disheveled, absolutely devastated right now. I can't even begin to understand what is going on and how to even feel about it. I mean, the guy who was an inescapable face in political commentary. Charlie Kirk, Shapiro, David Pakman, Cenk Uygur. I mean, these were the names and faces that were completely inescapable. Names and faces you just could not avoid if you wanted to watch political commentary. And now he's gone, and not gone because he had a medical incident, but because he was assassinated. That is the climate in this nation right now. where this nation is reaching a level of a boiling point that we haven't seen since the 60s, in which people are angry. People are angry, and this nation it's falling apart. Our grocery prices are going up due to tariffs. Our socio-political, unity as a nation is being destroyed. Families are being broken apart. Educational institutions destroyed. Medical professionalism demonized and destroyed by individuals who have no business being in charge. Political violence at an all-time high. This nation is absolutely falling apart. And Charlie Kirk, unfortunately, was killed. And his family, I can't even imagine his wife and his parents and what they're going through right now. Hoping to God that he pulls through. Only for him to not make it. I don't really know, what to even think right now. I've seen people celebrating, and I don't think that's appropriate. God, I've never been much of a believer. I believe there's a higher power out there. I leave judgment to whatever presides over us. I will condemn ideas and thoughts as they are, professed by people that profess them. But when it comes to the power of life and death, that rests outside of our hands and always should. And I will not speak negatively of the dead. I will not mock the dead. I will not disrespect the dead. I would implore you guys to be as respectful as you can when speaking on this. But this is a tough one. I'm not a fan of Charlie Kirk, and regardless of whether I am or not, there's still a level of respect that must be had for those who, have passed away. This is a tough one. I feel like I'm repeating myself, I think I've said this is a tough one like 3 times now, I don't even know how to begin to articulate my thoughts about this. Other than that, political violence is reprehensible. It's disgusting. It's costing this nation its unity. And as someone who is in the same business now, as someone who, is, highly attentive to the political commentary space, seeing something like this is absolutely devastating. So, I don't know. Man, I don't even, man, this is beyond. This is just beyond. This is beyond. I'm praying for his family, man. I'm praying for his family. I'm praying for his family. I'm praying for his family. I'm praying for his close friends. I'm praying for the people around him who are genuinely, truly going to have to mourn him and truly have to go on in life without him. That man is a father. That man is a husband. That man is a son. He's probably he's probably a nephew. He's someone cares about him, and it's important to keep that in mind. So my prayers are gonna go up for him, his family. My prayers are gonna go up for this nation. I've never been much of a believer, but I do believe in a higher power, and I genuinely pray. I genuinely pray that whatever presides over us can lead us out of this, because we're heading into a dark chapter of this nation's history. So yeah, that's all I really can say.